Good morning, traders. This is your pre-market outlook for Friday, November 18th, and I am glad to confirm for you that yesterday's forecast that we are or were at the bottom of an ascending channel and that we are on day one of a multi-day rally is true. And yesterday, few forecasted that we were going to be in a rally today. And here's how I know, because yesterday was the 17th. When I gave out the forecast in the morning. The 16th, look at the put call ratio 1.46, 46% more puts than calls. We all thought we were going down, but it is not meant to be. However, I'm going to show you how we are going to be going up for multiple days by showing you the hourly, which is what you have on the screen, weekly, daily, and the 4 hours chart. Okay, let's get right into it. What you have right here is, when you look at the bottom, this is positive on the hourly chart of the MACD. See that? It is over the zero line. The price yesterday, as you would have heard in my outlook or the daily summary, is making higher lows, and it is now above, well above the EMA 50 line on the 5 minutes chart. Now, when we look over at the weekly and daily side by side, look at the MACD down below on the weekly here in the lower left. It is separated from the signal line. It has a higher low and it is trending up. Where is it going? It wants to go back to the zero line. See that? This is highly suggestive of at least a multi-day, if not multi-week. Okay, I'm just going to say that right now. It is suggestive, right? Because what is the goal of the MACD? To get back to the zero line at all costs. And it is making higher lows from the June low. See that? See that? Got a little choppy there in September and October. We know that. Got a little choppy, but now look. Here's the little notch that I've been discussing in previous videos. Up. We're going up, guys. Here is the daily. Okay, look at that. Well above zero now, right? It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. We haven't seen positive dailies since August. It was August when we went on that August run. Okay, a daily crossover from negative to positive. We haven't seen that since July. Okay, we have not seen that since July. And look at how far above on the daily now the price is relative to its daily EMA 50. That is power, my friends. See that? Look at that big giant wick pushing it up, pushing it up. Okay. Let's get over to the 4 hours chart. All right, here we go. Here's the ascending channel that I drew out yesterday. That was the low yesterday, low of the channel. It went headed towards yesterday, right up to the the 4-hour SMA 20 line. See that? It kissed it and it stopped. Okay? That's where it's headed to. But now it is above it. And guess where it's going? As I've mentioned in previous videos, it is going to the this is NASDAQ futures, 12026 SMA, weekly SMA 20 line. That is where you are headed, my friend. I can tell because that's where it stopped on Monday earlier this week. Remember that crazy rally? That's where it stopped. That's where it's headed back to. And if the momentum holds, it's going to break it. It's going to break past it. Okay, staying to the 4 hours chart, look at that. Higher lows on the MACD. And not only that, this is the 4 hours chart. Remember that. Look how it's curling up above the zero line. See? We're not falling, guys. This is not a Friday every third week of the month OPEX one day phenomenon. It is not that. Right now, as of right now, the trend strongly suggests this is a multi-day, if not multi-week rally. All right? Want to make that clear. That is my position on where we stand. Finally, let's go ahead and look at some charts real fast. Confirming what we kind of already know. Look at that. We've got 21 minutes till opening bell, and markets are up bigly. It's going to stay up, guys. VIX is not going to be crashing the party today, and I'll show you why here in a second. In fact, here's VIX right now. This is a 5 minute chart. Look at that. Down, 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 down. Despite being what you guys have heard me call VIX a butthead the last 3 days, last three trading days, it's just been a butthead. But now all of a sudden it's down? And why is that? Well, some people could say, well, it's because of OPEX and people got so many puts in, so they don't want to expire. Um, they don't want to crash the markets to have everyone be in the money on their puts, which there is truth to that. I'm not saying that's a false assertion. There is truth to that, but that's not the complete picture. That's what I'm saying. That's not the complete picture. It's almost like it is a partial truth. That is a contributing factor, but that is not the complete picture. Okay, not by any means. After what I've just shown you um, on the charts, let's jump over to VIX. Okay, so this is the 4 hour chart of VIX. Okay, I want to call your attention to something. This is why this is not a 1 day OPEX phenomenon. This is the MACD. Look at this is the 4 hours chart. See that? It's already curling back down under the zero line. Okay, if this was a 1 day phenomenon, and it's like, yes, it'll be back on Monday. VIX will be back on Monday. I would expect the whole MACD to be above the zero line. Okay, above the zero line, and that this is curling down, but above the zero line. Okay, then I would lend some credence to the 1 day phenomenon OPEX expiration argument. But that's not the case, guys. It's curling down below the zero line. That's the 4 hours chart. What if we zoom out? See, on the 1 day, it's even worse on the 1 day. This is even further below the zero line, and it's starting to curl back down. See that? You would want it to flatten out and curl up if you would think it's a 1 day phenomenon. That VIX, this is just a head fake for the markets. You see what I mean? So, the 1 day does not support the 1 day phenomenon argument. Let's go to the 1 week. Okay, so the 1 week is above zero, but guess the direction it's going to. See that? Okay, this is the weekly, guys. So if the trend continues, you see how I said this is if not multi-week rally, it's a multi-day. Okay, so and look at this is the weekly. Look at that giant wick down on VIX. That's big selling pressure, guys. See that? Down. So you've already had big red candle bodies, and now you're having big wicks, keeping pushing it down. It's kind of looking like this. See that? Boom, 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 boom. This is August, by the way. This was August. Remember that? The big August rally right up until Jackson Hole when Chair Powell put the brakes on it. Okay? I laugh because it's true. We could be looking at something like that. Could be. Again, I don't like to forecast weeks ahead. I only like to say, well, it is suggestive of that. But I can confidently say we're in a multi-day rally, and this is day one. Okay, so back to the charts again. This is TQQQ 5 minute chart. Yeah, looking good, guys. See that? Boom, boom, boom. Way above the EMA 50 on the 5 minute chart. Look at that. It's clearing the SMA 20. It's not. Don't worry about the EMA 50. That's power. That's conversely. Look at that. VIX is failing the SMA 20. Not even trying to even get to the EMA 50 because it can't even get past the SMA 20. Okay, so 30 minutes chart. Look at that. Look at that big green wick. Huge buying power on the 30 minutes chart. And look at how high it's closing, well above the EMA 50 line. Okay, so you guys don't fight the trend. Don't fight the trend. If you got your puts in, you sell it, sell it, and cover it because it is not going to crash on you today, especially in OpEx. I know Max Payne is actually they want they want the puts to expire worthless, right? They're not going to crash the markets today. No way, unless a nuclear strike or something happens in Ukraine or something like that. But so when you look at the 65 minute TQQQ, same story, way above the um, EMA 50 line. Okay, so that is what I've got for you guys today, and good luck trading. My advice is go long because that's what I'm doing for sure. Okay, good luck, and I will talk to you again later after market close.